Good evening, MC Clubbers. I hope you're all having a great time. It is the 20th of May 2020, day 55 of lockdown overall and day 20 of level 4. I have a message from Jake. We will then go on to the surprise. We've got the monthly competition results. We've then got some photos for Anything Goes. And then we're going to do the bot garden photos, which I apologize, we kind of forgot about them. They've been lurking there, but we're so glad we could show them to you now. Okay, so let's go. As we go along in our present state of frustration, this is from Jake. State of frustration, I often wonder how everyone is doing and if any photography is being done. Can't do much out and about stuff, so it is mostly up to creativity at home. I do know of a certain lady who has become a fanatical still life photographer and has set up a mini studio with some of my gear, I might add. Jake's gear, not mine. Most of this seems to happen in the evenings, when it is good and dark. She shuts herself in a bedroom, turns the lights off, and threatens me with all sorts of physical inconveniences if I dare to open the door. Mind you, I suspect that a lot of the guys will sympathize with me on this score. I do hope that you're all keeping safe and well, and that goes for your families and friends as well. In these difficult times, we must stand back to back in a lager, like a herd of buffalo when the lions are around. I am deeply concerned about the casual attitude of many people towards the use of masks when out in public. We all hate them and they make my glasses fog up, and mine too, but they are there for a purpose. To not wear one at such times is, in my view, selfish and inconsiderate. We wear them for the sake of others, so please, let us show our concern for others. On a more positive note, we have some really exciting news. We have had an incredibly generous offer from an unnamed benefactor who wishes to remain anonymous, so please don't ask. This person has offered prizes which will go to the club as a whole, not individuals, if we manage to achieve certain goals. There are 4 prizes and the goals are simple. It works like this. Our judged and scored entries basically go into 4 categories. These are the technical challenges, the Westfall challenge, the monthly competition, which includes all the subcategories, and salon acceptances. So, over here. There we go. So the challenge is this. For each of these categories, there the categories are, we are challenged to beat the highest point total from over the past 3 years. So the points in each category are simply the sum of all of our individual points. At the end of the calendar year, if we have beaten the highest total from 2017, 2018 or 2019, we the club get a prize for that category. This all sounds a bit dicey, but with some mathematical abracadabra from Derek, our schoolmaster wizard, we can show you this in a picture. So there we go. The graph shows the 4 categories of technical, Westfall, monthly competition, salon acceptances. For each, the blue, red and green bars are the total club points from each of the past 3 years. The blue is 2017, the red 2018, the green 2019. The purple bar, and this is the crunch one, shows our total points for the year to date over there, and that is up to end of April. So it doesn't include the May ones which we've just put in. You can see that we are doing very well in salons. There we go. The highest is 379, and we're at the moment at 367. In the technical challenge category, we have to beat the 2019 score. So that was the highest, and we need to beat that. We have just about equal the monthly competitions up there. It's pretty close. The graph will be updated each month so we can see what we are doing. So the next graph. Tech challenge. We are 321 points away from the highest, 1319. We're now 993, and we have 6 months to go. So it was, in this graph is not included, obviously, May, June, July, August, September, October. October, the 10th of October is the last time we submit photos. So we have 6 months to do 321 points. And I think, man, we can easily get there. Because if you think about it, 321 points is 33 images of 10 goals each. And we're going to submit more than 10 images. 33 images, aren't we? Yes, we are. And we're going to get more than 10 golds. Yes, we are. So we're really well on the way there. And the next one, Westfall Challenge. This is 5 months because 10th of September is the last time we enter for that one. We've got 304 points we've got to reach. 2017 was contre jour photos. 1217, that was the mono with color. Remember, that was our favorite. 802 was that night lights. And then, of course, we've got minimalism going on here. So 304 points in 5 months. Again, we can do that. 31 images at 10 points, 31 images in 5 months. Yeah, that's doable. The monthly competition, this is 214 points in 6 months. Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then salon acceptances, we need 14 more, and we've got 17 salons to come before the end of the year. The people who are always entering salons, Bertie, Rob, Renelle, myself, Heidi, Tracy, Paul, and I'm sorry if I'm leaving anybody out. Yeah, we can do this. That's not a problem. So we can get 4 prizes, I think. So the challenge is on. This is now again from Jake. Our kind benefactor is saying, go get it. Don't forget that this is a team effort. Everybody benefits and not just high-scoring individuals. Even if your image is a humble 4 bronze, that is 4 more points towards the total. This offer is just amazing, and we want to see what the prizes will be. I do know they are big. So get your images in, your monthlies, your tech challenges, and your minimalism images. Then, of course, enter some salons. Today's my thanks again, and please keep up the bloopers. Yeah, pleasure. They create the one-on-one atmosphere we are all missing. Keep well, take care, and be safe. Jake. So we're back. We're going to start in monthly competition results. Here we go. Oh, here we go. There we go. Thank you to the judge, Des Porter from Highway Camera Club. 1 star. And we've got quite a few images this month. We've got 71 images. Really well done, everyone. Open. Botanical Avenue, 14 Merit, Connell 80. Colours captured to perfection. A great image as presented. In addition to a camera and a good eye for a photo, a photographer does well with one other thing: patience. Set up the camera and wait for someone to sit on the bench or walk down the avenue to add that extra bit to make the image come alive. Guilty Snake, 10 gold, Bradley Duckham. Head of snake nicely captured. To improve, crop foreground a bit, and the use of a polarizing filter can help to reduce reflections off the scales. I'm just going to go a bit off on a tangent here now. Bradley Duckham has just recorded his first 2 salon acceptances in the up-and-coming salon that was held about 4 weeks ago. Really well done, Bradley. And this was one of the pictures that he got a salon for. The other one is one of the pictures that's coming in the Bot Gardens. So I think maybe there was a reason that we waited for the Bot Gardens. So very well done, Bradley. Onyx, 12 gold, Connell 80. Perfect example of showing the importance of eyes. Crop top and bottom to make the subject even more prominent and eliminate some of out of focus foreground and white on top. Railing lines, 9 silver. Good idea, which lacks punch. A polarizing filter would have deepened the blue in sky and reduced reflections on railings. Can still be improved with levels adjustment. Scapes. Geogap Nature Reserve, or Golgap Nature Reserve, who knows. 10 gold, Diane Backhouse. Good representation of the stark environment with repetition of rounded hills adding interest. Could be improved by cropping some of the lifeless sky. Kokerboom or Kokerboom. 11 gold, Diane Backhouse. The prominent tree is well isolated from the background, but still showing the environment in which it lives. Wildlife. Beetle, 6 bronze. A brave attempt at a difficult small subject. Subject should be large in the frame as it is the main interest. Elephant Symmetry, 13 merit, Tom LeBeau. A striking picture captured at the right time with the ears out. The green branch is like the virus. It would be better if it were not there, but it is and we must accept it. If image converted to monochrome, the branch can be removed in Photoshop and this entered into Salon in the mono category. The image size is rather small. Try saving at a larger size and you'll get better resolution in the ears. And yeah, if you convert to mono, take the branch out and then you could enter that in the open category. But yeah, you got a 13 merit. Well done, Tom. Grebe, 11 gold, Diane Backhouse. The swirls in front of the grebe lift this from a good reflection image to one a lot more pleasing. To improve, crop the blue streaks at top and speak to a senior member to show you how to bring out a bit more detail in the shadows. Lioness, 12 gold, Denise Harvey. This frontal view allows us to see the shading on and around the face very well. A smaller aperture would have helped for the end of view. Portrait of a monkey, 12 gold, Tom LeBeau. Very nice to see the monkey doing something and not just sitting there. Will be helped by a crop on the left. Red Bishop, 10 gold, Denise Harvey. A striking picture at first glance, but failing in getting both focusing and exposure correct. An exceptionally difficult bird to get the exposure correct, so do not be disheartened. Shadow and Light, 6 bronze. An attempt at an artistic presentation of the topi. The eye needs to be in focus and the lighting not complementary. Vulture, 13 merit, Denise Harvey. Feather detail nicely shown and the position of the head against the wing rather than the sky makes for a better picture. Well done. Two stars. Action and Sport. Intense Concentration, 10 gold, Gail Gayer. Water drops from paddles and 2 parallel paddles show the action well and not having the paddle hide the front paddler. I think he means, and would it have been better not having the paddle hide the front paddler? Yeah. We shot it, 9 silver. Good getting the expression on the paddler. Lots of opportunity to get an action shot, but this is not the one as it has the paddlers taking it easy between places where they need to work the boat. Open. Bashorthor and his horse. Oh, I hope I got that right. 7 silver. Always good to see a smiling, happy picture. Chopping off top and bottom could be avoided by doing a portrait mode, which might have suited this image better. There appears to be some smoothing on the animal, which does not help. Ruby Red, 11 gold, Tracy Rhodes. Bright and punchy with yellow revealing the single colour mood. Inclusion of a bit of the stalk helps to cement the flower in place. To improve, stop down to get a bit more in focus. Weighed down, 9 silver. Well captured image of the flower. There are 2 ways to handle the black background. Either define the limits of the image with a narrow border or let the image float in an undefined area, which has been done here and works very well. The post-processing has unfortunately let this image down as the painting out of the green background was not done completely. 3 stars. Nature. Crusty edge, 5 bronze. Seems an interesting subject which is not being captured as well as possible. Being a stationary object, there is ample time to experiment with different angles and lenses. Puffback shrike, 11 gold, Joe Lindiger. Well framed and captured against great background. A pity the eye is not sharp. Open. A lazy rainy Sunday afternoon, 12 gold, Paul Nordea. Normally fences, especially untidy fences, detract from an image. However, here they form an integral part of defining the limits of the property and its setting within the other fenced-off areas. To improve, create 2 versions from your raw processor. One of the main scene is done here, and the second one with less exposure to bring out the sky and merge the 2. And by the way, Paul Nadir is now a 4-star, but these photos were submitted last month when he was still a 3-star, so it's still under 3 stars. At the base of the trunk, 8 silver, initially striking but insufficient there to hold one's attention, perhaps coming in much closer to the flower and having less tree, or else just the interesting tree only. My Visitor, 7 silver. Bright and colourful insect not shown to its best advantage. Not sure what author was trying to achieve here. Ponsonby Bistro, 4 bronze. Pictures for judging should be anonymous. Name in bottom left hand corner. Oh, sorry Eric, you left your imprint there. The Promise of New Life, 6 bronze. The author had an idea of a picture but has not conveyed the concept very well, with egg in centre and over bright. Tugs in Waiting, 12 gold, Liesl Cupidthwaite. Brilliant conversion to black and white. Would probably worked as well if total image was mono. To improve, paint out the fence, which adds nothing to the image. Yeah, you are on open, so you can clone, delete, move, fiddle. Windmill, 8 silver. Composition is strong, making good use of rule of thirds. Lighting not ideal, resulting in a rather flat image. A higher viewpoint would have been useful. Windy road, windy, 8 silver. An empty, twisty road would be great for driving, whereas a can in the foreground would help to add interest and could easily be added later. I think he means car. A car in the foreground would help to add interest and could easily be added later. Portrait. Turning the page. Alert and Proud, 10 gold, Joan Lindiger. A handsome subject with suitable contrasting out of focus background, contrasting the viewer on the portrait. Okay, I think he means concentrating the viewer on the portrait. I'm going to read that all over again. A handsome subject with suitable contrasting out of focus background, concentrating the viewer on the portrait. Image let down by not focusing on the eye, and the cropping of part of one ear is a pity. Makeup, 13 merit, Eric Bosman. The strange out-of-focus objects fit in well with the zany makeup. Pay attention to detail in the post-processing. There are marks on her forehead and under her nose which can easily be removed. Scapes. Auckland in the morning, 12 gold, Eric Bosman. Really good exposure showing the city and the sky to great effect. Boats and water add interest and need into the main body. Remove green light on left-hand edge if rules allow for manipulation. It Scapes, so yeah, you can. Clouds Afar, 11 gold, Avril Janssen. Good composition with leading lines going to a point and then follow naturally to the mountain face. If the rules allow, the picture could be improved by removing concrete strips and power lines. Easily done in Photoshop. A bit heavy-handed with the saturation or vibrance giving over bright greens. Storm over Albert Falls, 13 merit, Jake Ellison. Brilliant light for photography with the houses and greenery sparkling. When doing panoramas, keep the exposure consistent to avoid the lighter shades of sky on left and right, and the left-hand portion lacks the vibrance of the rest of the image. I think this was a drone image, if I'm not mistaken. The Art of Being Light in the Saddle, 10 gold, Paul Nadir. Sorry, I hesitated there. I saw saddle and then expected a horse. But then I saw Paul Nadir and then so I knew the caption. It's just like him and Maxie, all over the place. Vibrant green hills and dramatic sky give the image an immediate wow factor. As one looks a bit longer, the wow factor wears off as the scene is not as powerfully composed as the lighting. By walking a few meters and not putting the camera and tripod over the fence, the distracting fence could be eliminated, but the image would still lack that special something, a flock of sheep or a tree or a rock outcrop. Wildlife. Hiding in plain sight, 8 silver. Technically well captured, but unfortunately the head merges into the background and is this ill-defined. Kick Me a Grasshopper, 10 gold, Jake Ellison. Interesting juxtaposition. Nice to see how nature operates. Perfect Landing, 13 merit, Gustav de Wet. Point the camera in the right direction and press the shutter at the right time. Do that and photography is easy and you end up with pictures like this. The branch can be toned down a bit to improve. Four-star, Nature. Fetching Building Material, 10 gold, Heidi Taylor. Well-rendered action shots under difficult lighting conditions. The sort of picture likely to be included in birding books with the bird in its intermediate colors. Just Hanging, 10 gold, Ronald van den Heefer. Butterfly contrasts well with flower and stands out from distant background. A good capture. Pins of the Pincushion, 8 silver. A pleasing abstract giving no idea of what is being shown. Maybe better suited to a different category. The Lorax, 10 gold, Ronald van den Heefer. Great view of the butterfly about to attack the photographer. Good use of color. What the hell did I stand in? 12 gold, Nola Mayering. Captivating family portrait with each member doing his own thing. Different from the usual shot, but nevertheless very interesting. Minor crop at bottom to get rid of white something. Open. Battling with windy conditions, 9 silver. Interesting scene with possible mist in background. Conversion to black and white, very contrasty. Go This Way, 9 silver. A lovely punchy picture with buckets load of impact. The banding and some lines in the yellow spoils a potentially great picture. Fix the yellow and send to a salon. Mushrooms, 12 gold, Terry Byrne. Well done, the author. Take the trouble to get in the right position and you get the right picture. Photo Art Creative. Weird colours just for fun, 5 bronze. Blue and gold go well together. At this level we are looking at technique, focus and exposure, and focus is simply not there. Photojournalism. Carcloof eventing, that's how you do it. 9 silver. Good example of capturing a moving object with the background suitably muted. This is totally unnatural with the horse and rider stationary in mid-air. This only happens at the top of the leap before changing direction. Scapes. Blowing grasses, 8 silver. A clever idea which did not quite come off, as the prominent grass stalk is neither sharp nor fuzzy, like the background grasses. Freshly planted, 8 silver. Interesting contrast of natural and man-made vegetation, spoiled by over-processing. Lone windmill, 9 silver. The windmill and sheep hint at a story, but the image lacks impact, with too little depth of field to see the sheep nicely. Perhaps a vertical crop would have been a stronger view. Wildlife. A colony of seagulls, 8 silver. A wonderful sight to see and highly suitable for an illustration in a book. Bearded vulture, 12 gold, Terry Byrne. Excellent feather detail captured on the juvenile. This has caused the background to become overexposed, but is not a problem as the bird stands out better. To improve, crop to 16:9 ratio. Five star, action and sport. Almost, 12 gold, Des Fantonda. Well caught, showing the paddler doing everything she can to stay upright. Highest point, 10 gold, Bertie Price. Beautifully sharp but static. The angle taken and slicks do not allow for any movement to be seen. Kick, 13 merit, Phil Miller. One player has his eyes on the ball. Great action shot with the kicker, the ball, the ref, and the about-to-be receiver. Would love to see the continuation of this. Nature. Beautiful bishop, 9 silver. No birder will have any trouble identifying the bishop using this photograph, with features showing up well. Black showing up reasonably, but orange washed out. Lonely mushroom, 12 gold, Roger Fanner. The world looks better if you are prepared to get down and look at it. The small mushroom adds a nice touch. By cropping the out of focus foreground, one can see the environment where it is growing and get a picture with more impact. Now where is that springbok? 12 gold, Phil Miller. Ideal conditions for getting the animal going about its business. And now we know that a cheetah does not have spots on its toes. Oh. Open. Blue splash, 6 bronze. Nicely executed splash into glass set off well against the light background. The post-processing in terms of selection has been poorly done. Dandelion colours, 12 gold, there's Fantonda. Not sure what this dandelion has been drinking, but it certainly brings it to life. Turning the page. Wait. Water drop reflections, 13 merit, Bertie Price. This is one of those pictures that becomes more interesting as you keep looking at it. It succeeds handsomely in what it aims to achieve. Nicely fitted into the frame with no distractions. Portrait, picturesque beauty, 12 gold, Roger Fanner. Funky hairdo and makeup go well together in a nicely framed portrait. The brightly lit shoulder and collarbone should have been attended to in the studio. A light touch of face powder to make it less reflective. Scapes, My Father's House, 14 merit, Roger Fanner. Well composed image. Some of the reflections of lights in the water have a sort of shadow reflection which are minor detraction and can easily be removed. Wildlife. A Study in Concentration, 13 merit, Phil Miller. The sort of picture to make any wildlife photographer green with envy. Having all the lines alert with faces visible gives it the necessary punch. A heavy crop and slight curves adjustment could be tried. Crooked Horn, 6 bronze. A good record of this individual. At this level, a bit more is required. Curses, I dropped a contact. 10 gold, maxi holder. Wet elephants always look so much nicer and stand out well against the blue-yellow background. Lovely clean picture with no distractions. Feeding hoverfly, 11 gold, Rob Hart. The fly doing something to make it more interesting and addition of colour adds sparkle. Feeding on the wing, 12 gold, Rob Hart. Depth of field has been superbly captured and the wing movement shows the action. In the Land of Nod, 11 gold, maxi holder. Take away the tail and we have a dull and uninteresting picture of a leopard. With its sleeping one has the luxury of finding the best angle and composition. Surfed, leg stretch. Sorry. 9 silver. Nicely positioned in the frame, but not sure its movement or incorrect focus as insect is less sharp than desired. Okay, and our junior winner, Connell 80, Botanical Avenue. Well done, Connell. And our senior winner, pages, 30 pages, Roger Fanner, My Father's House. Well done, Roger. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much. We'll be going on to Anything Goes now. Right, so we're back with Anything Goes. Here goes. Move my mouse. Abstract Dandelion, Gale. Silvery Snail, Paul Nordea. Volcanic Clouds, Paul. Photobomb, Renell. Yeah, that's in her bird guide in little tiny Ungreta Kruger in her garden from her deck. We don't get invited. Just saying. Game of chess, Bertie. Dewdrops, Des. This is from Kenmo, and we can't get to Kenmo right now, so I got all moody. Dying textures, Des. I know Denise is rolling her eyes. Another dead flower, Des. Ferrari Racing, Bertie. Landing gear out, full. Oh, I love these birds. Little grey job, Des. Lockdown sunrise, full. Mom and Junior, full. That's very sweet. Only a mother could love this, Maxie. True colours, Bertie. Uh-oh, it's getting closer, Maxie. That's it, thank you. Go on to Bot Gardens now. Okay, Bot Gardens outing. We had this outing the 21st of March. There was like 4 years and 78 days away. And we had quite a few people there, thank you. And the subjects were browns, whites, and lines. Not lions, lines. Okay, here we go. Brown leaves, Diane. Brown leaf, Bradley. Lines, Diane. Single leaf, Diane. White flower, Diane. White spider, Bradley. And this is one of the pictures that he got the salon acceptance for. Well done, Bradley. Brown tree trunk, Tracy. Leaf lines 2, Tracy. Leaf lines, Tracy. Lines to nowhere, Tracy. Thatch up close, Tracy. Welcome Des, Tracy. Thank you, JC. Bracket fungus, Rob Hart. Brown dragonfly, Des. I know I cheated, sepia. Bad luck. Brown leaf, Bertie. Brown sticks, Des. Brown, Bertie. Browns and drips, Rob. Couple brown wasps, Rob. Super, Rob. I don't know where you find these things. Feathered Lines, Des. Fungal Artistry, Rob. Art of Rubber, Bertie. We were allowed to submit 3 images per category. I think it was. Yeah. Fence Art, Bertie. Puzzle Pieces, Bertie. Radials and Parallels, Rob Hart. Shades of Brown, Bertie. Shades of Brown, Rob. Silk Lines, Rob. Wow. I think we should all follow Rob around. Tiny White, Des. Yeah, well done, Bradley. You got the best white flower spider photo of the day. Which one is this? White Bokeh, Bertie. White Bokeh, Bertie. White Bokeh 2, Bertie. Sorry. White Bokeh 1, Bertie. White on White, Rob. Oh, that's very nice, Rob. Now, between you and Bradley there for the white on white. White Petals, Des. Zip Lines, Rob Hart. And that's it for Bot Gardens. So that's it, folks. This is the very end. Thank you so much for sitting through all of that. Have a happy evening. Over and out.